Horror movies based on children's stories are the new trend, and they don't seem to be going anywhere anytime soon. And what do these films all have in common? Well, they're taking advantage of brand recognition as soon as the IP enters public domain, and also, they're complete shit. The most recent example being Steamboat Willie, Walt Disney's classic animated short film that just entered public domain in 2024, and they've already announced countless movies and video games, and that's just one example out of many. Believe me, we're just getting started. Just wait until they make a Betty Boop horror movie. Anyway, today we're gonna be watching two of these Mickey Mouse horror movies, The Mousetrap and Screamboat. Are they as bad as people say? Which one is the worst? And most importantly, how scary are they compared to Disney adults?
What dreams are made of.
Well, grab a couple of potatoes, throw them at a bird, and join me as we watch these fucking awful, terrible movies, starting with... From the director of the highly anticipated upcoming de-influencer clickbait movie, God, Jesus Christ, it's The Mousetrap.
If you could describe the film in one word, what would it be?
Ridiculous.
And the backstory here is rather obvious. The Winnie the Pooh horror movies are making a lot of money, so these two guys thought they could replicate that success, but this time with Mickey Mouse.
You know, we saw the success of Blood and Honey, and we knew Mickey Mouse was coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey movie.
So we're at a point where two of the laziest garbage movies I've ever seen in my life are inspiring people to make even lazier and even more embarrassing trash. It's like a never-ending cycle of dog shit.
Yes, I know it's ridiculous, but it's kind of crazy fun ridiculous, so...
Alright, well, how are we gonna start this slasher movie? How are we gonna open this scary, spooky slasher film? Take a guess. Just take a quick guess. Yes! With a Star Wars opening crawl, of course. And man, they went all out with this one. We got fun, quirky little jokes. We called, like, a lot. That just happened. I won't go over the whole thing because it's so fucking cringe it made my toes curl like shrimp in boiling water, but at last the film begins and it looks like a parody movie. In fact, this whole movie feels like you're watching a parody, except they took out all the best parts.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Here's the basic setup. A bunch of teenagers were murdered in an arcade. The cops have no idea what happened, and there's only one survivor, Rebecca, who's now being questioned. But she doesn't want to say anything because once you know, you can't unknow.
Once you know, you can't unknow.
What? Are you serious?
But then they say, oh, come on, please tell us. And she goes, oh, okay.
Okay.
The rest of the movie is gonna take place entirely in this arcade here. And right off the bat, everything's wrong. Terrible dialogue.
Bitch, please.
Obvious continuity errors. Arms are crossed and not crossed. Crossed. Okay, bye. The editing's bad, that goes without saying. But how can you mess up a simple, straightforward dialogue scene? I mean, it's so simple. These guys are just talking, but there's always like a slight awkward delay between each sentence.
That was then, this is now, Grandpa.
Speaking of now.
Nope. She's kidding. I'm not.
Always a couple extra seconds that ruin the pacing.
I know, I'm sensing that famous British sarcasm.
Sharp cookie over here.
Fucking terrible. Anyway, the manager, played by the writer, of course, starts watching Steamboat Willie in the back store, as normal, everyday people usually do. But then this Mickey Mouse mask starts talking to him, Green Goblin style.
Bingo.
At this point, the manager's getting possessed, and the lights shift from blue to red, which is pretty neat. Except, you know, it's usually better when you don't see the lighting setup in your shot. Letting everybody know your lighting budget was under $200. So yeah, I guess this is a possession movie. A Mickey Mouse possession movie.
What?
Is the mask haunted? Is the movie haunted? Why is this happening? What does Mickey Mouse want? I don't know.
What?
Who cares? It's time to get spooky. We finally meet evil Mickey, and oh, believe me, there truly is nothing scarier than a killer dressed like Adam Sandler. Oh my lord! Even scarier, the lady gets a call from Mickey, but the cops say they checked and nobody called all night.
We have all the calls in and out. And the whole building didn't get a single call all night.
Okay, I guess that's a little spooky. This is pretty straightforward. Group of teenage friends stuck in an arcade with a killer in a movie written by a middle-aged fraud. And he really seems to nail modern Gen Z teenage slang. You know, classic stuff like wank stain and juice head.
Shut up, you wank stain.
Listen, let's get this chill, juice head.
How do you do, fellow kids?
Not done talking about the writing. There's also the pathetic fucking attempts at doing self-aware scream dialogue. And it's so bad.
Excuse me? I'll be right back.
Man, he's dead.
What?
Like if he was in a horror movie, you'd never say, I'll be right back. Because then you don't.
The audacity to think you're being clever here. Just embarrassing, Jesus.
Never, ever, ever, under any circumstances say, I'll be right back. Because you won't be back.
Well, I love the Scream movies.
Oh, really? Do you, Simon? Do you like the Scream movies? Anyway, speaking of Scream,
You can never have sex.
time for the sex scene.
Ew.
Ew. Hello. God, everything's awkward. They're going for like a Pennywise running at the camera kind of scare, but it's just a 50-year-old fat guy jogging with sped up footage. It looks great. Anyhow, the group is trapped inside the arcade now. I guess it's impossible for them to get out of a window or break the glass. Don't think about it. And this is as good a time as any to introduce a shitty romantic subplot, I guess.
Can I give you your gift now?
Sure.
Followed, of course, by some more quirky, self-aware dialogue. We're so silly.
Wait, is this some terrible subplot of a 90s slasher film?
What?
The boy who can't get the girl next door. It sure sounds like a really bad 90s film.
It's funny because we're pointing out how bad our movie is. I'm clever. Whoa, Loki fam? You sound like you're in a 90s slasher film.
I know my audience.
Then get to the good part.
Yeah, get to the good part. So Mickey shows up to kill this guy, but once again, we don't see it. Wait a minute, is this a slasher flick where we don't ever get to see the kills because you had no budget and no talent, bro? No cap, fam. Fam, that shit's lit. After that, Rebecca, the goth girl from the prison, gets attacked, and Mickey starts teleporting all of a sudden. I guess that's just a thing he can do. Don't think about it.
A guy dressed as Mickey Mouse is killing us. Teleportation is still very much on the table.
Oh, okay, sure. But then it turns out our big, scary monster is afraid of a widow flashlight. Oh no, stop it. Ah. After that, we get a 12-second chase scene. Whee! Okay, I guess that scene's over. That's all we got. Time to go after this guy now. Oh. Okay, I guess that scene is over too. How about this lady? All right, there's an attempt at tension building, I guess. Are we finally gonna get to see a kill in this slasher movie? No.
I couldn't get the power on, the lights on, and I think the power's off in most of the building.
Maybe do another take? Anyway, out of nowhere, we cut to these 4 jocks at the bar. Who are they? I don't know. But I guess Mickey wanted to take a little break from the arcade to teleport here instead. Dumb, stupid. Well, lo and behold, we get our badass Mickey Mouse fight scene. Whoa, am I watching John Wick?
No.
50 minutes in and we still haven't seen a single kill, by the way, in this slasher movie. But the group does find 2 dead bodies, which I think is perfect timing for some more quirky comedy.
Oh, great idea. Yeah, I'll go find him now that he's murdering people.
It's a little late now.
Don't panic.
What's the plan?
To not panic.
Oh my fucking god!
That just happened.
We all go together.
Exactly.
Why?
Haven't you seen any horror film ever?
Okay, this dumb idiot dies, then this asshole dies. Next up is the main character's co-worker. This is all okay for a movie that has a budget of about $50, but they should really learn to space things out more evenly. We went a full hour without a single death scene, 60 minutes of absolutely nothing happening, and then bam, 3 people die in less than 4 minutes. Like the writer just suddenly remembered what kind of movie he was writing.
Hi, I'm Simon Phillips. I'm the most important person on this whole thing.
Anyway, I don't know for you guys, but nothing is scarier to me than a slasher villain repeatedly saying, "Stop it, stop it, please stop." Please stop it, it hurts.
But the light, he's afraid of it.
He's afraid of it. Well, the only way to win is to kill that goddamn mouse.
And the only way to win is to kill that goddamn mouse.
That's right. But let's be careful here. Don't forget that Mickey has the ability to lazily throw a wrench at people. Oh god! Jesus! Oh no, he's doing it again! Alright, they stop him with the strobing flashlight, of course. But it runs out of batteries or something. So Mickey decapitates our main character with the help of state-of-the-art CGI. That's pretty sad, but then again, it is perfect timing for silly little jokes.
I never got to ask her out. And he just cut her head off.
And teleported away.
That just happened, and that's how the movie ends. I'm not even joking. Alright, well, that was the mousetrap, and obviously it's a giant piece of shit. We all knew that. But call me naive, I didn't think it would actually be that bad. Let's talk about Mickey Mouse real quick. Not only is the design obviously atrocious, and of course lazy, but the execution is even worse. There is possibly a way to make this dumb mask look at least a little creepy and cool looking, but they just couldn't pull it off. There's an art to the way you reveal your bad guy. Darkly lit, maybe a bit of smoke, or out of focus. I don't know, man, he should look imposing or creepy. You know, filmmaking 101. But whenever we cut to Mickey Mouse, it's like a comedy. Wide, boring shot with flat lighting. It just looks dumb. Otherwise, obviously, we have the worst acting of all time, terrible dialogue.
You never say, I'll be right back.
Barely any plot at all. And the obvious issue here, this is a slasher movie with barely any kills, no gore, no nothing. Every single death scene is either off screen or a basic ass knife stab. Why even bother? I don't like the first Terrifier film. I think it's mostly insufferable.
That was the longest piss I've ever taken.
But goddamn, does it have some amazing kills and a great memorable villain. It's not my thing, but I definitely respect Damien's passion and talent. There is a reason why it became as popular as it did. What does the mousetrap have to offer? Middle-aged man wearing a jersey shirt and a dollar store mask, awkwardly standing there doing nothing? I guess that's about it. Even Blood and Honey had one or two slightly amusing death scenes. This has nothing. It isn't just bad, it's frustrating. Frustrating to see how big the writer and director's egos are.
Hi, I'm Simon Phillips. I'm the most important person on this whole thing.
Especially Simon. This guy really thinks he's on top of Hollywood.
You may have seen me more recently in The Witcher Season 3, Fubar with Arnold Schwarzenegger, also in Survive the Game with Bruce Willis.
I'm gonna have to kill you.
Okay.
He thinks he's got the star power. He thinks he's making real Hollywood movies. He even has the audacity to say Blood and Honey was bad.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey. Maybe not a great movie, but certainly a good idea.
Which it was, but like, I don't know, man. Have you seen your own movie? I hate this, and I'll give The Mousetrap a generous half mouse out of 5.
We're certainly looking at the possibility of using other characters that are in the public domain.
Please stop.
Last April, we got a new Mickey Mouse horror flick starring Art the Clown as the villain.
I am playing Steamboat Willie.
Which could be exciting, but then again, have you seen the mean one? Yuck. It's Screamboat. Yeah, once again, I was obviously expecting to hate this, and, well, I'm embarrassed to say I kind of liked it. I don't know what to tell you.
Ew.
Right off the bat, this looks so much better than The Mousetrap, obviously. Otherwise, they have an actual score instead of using boring stock music. Willie's even whistling the theme of the cartoon, which is fun. The movie fittingly takes place on a boat instead of a stupid arcade, and instead of having a 50-year-old guy dressed like Adam Sandler running around with a butcher knife, Mickey is actually a weird, creepy little rat monster. Hey, that's fun. I like the whimsical tone at the beginning, like you're going on an adventure with these characters. There's a bit of world building.
What of you? It's usually a better view.
New York is almost like a character in this film. It's filthy, it smells like piss.
Being a medic on the urine-soaked streets of New York City.
It's full of weirdos. And lastly, hey, look at that. A horror slasher movie with actual kills and gore. I can't believe it. This is no masterpiece, but after what I've just been through, hey, I'll take it. I'll take moldy cheese over a literal piece of shit. All right, time to meet our main character, Selena, who's got one goofy-ass run. There's her love interest, Pete, who's got that thick New York accent.
What are you, a designer or something?
Then we got this group of ladies, Slay Queen, yes, including the lady from Terrifier 2. You know, the one who gets acid in her face and then gets the living fucking shit beaten out of her. There's the boat captain, who has to take a shit.
I'm tired. I don't feel well. I gotta take a shit.
There's a crazy Ralph.
This boat is cursed. We're all gonna die. It's got a death curse.
Okay, 15 minutes in, and it's time for another kill scene, because this is a slasher flick, and the movie understands that this is what we want to see. This is what we paid to see. You got that, Simon Phillips? Well, at this point, I'm starting to realize that I'm actually not hating this, which is definitely a surprise. We got fun characters, we got great kills, jokes that actually land. They seem to have put actual effort into this. And then there's the moment where I knew the movie had truly won my heart.
Occupy.
Good old fart joke. Won't you look at that? It's time for another death scene already, because once again, they understand the assignment. I love how the cop sees Willie's shadow and just goes, that was weird.
That was weird.
This one is CG heavy, and sure, the effects look bad, but it is fun nonetheless. And as the cop is agonizing, Willie falls in love. Aww. Look, I'm not saying the movie's good, but it's kind of good. Right after that, our favorite boat captain, who has to take a shit,
I gotta take a shit.
gets a really nice throat slit, blood's pissing everywhere. Classic slasher kill, great effect, so much blood, genuinely a great scene. And to top it all off, we get a faithful recreation of the cartoon. Well, after witnessing this, Selena's obviously startled. She tries to tell everybody what happened, and you'd expect the good old, oh, look at this crazy lady, she's nuts. But no, everyone's being very kind and nice.
I think your blood sugar is a little bit low, so I'm gonna go get you something for that. I'll be right back.
Well, everyone except for the killer mouse. Everyone's now aware that the captain's been killed.
There's been an incident, all right? The captain's dead!
Tension is rising on the boat, people are getting angry, and the scene slowly turns into the dreadful Evil Dies Tonight scene from Halloween Kills, which I'm still having nightmares about.
Evil dies tonight! Evil dies tonight!
But thankfully, the guy immediately gets stabbed in the throat, and everybody else gets electrocuted and dies. Oh man, if only that would have happened in Halloween Kills, the movie would have been so much better.
Now he's turning us into monsters.
Shut up. So far, we got all the slasher basics. Cool villain, fun kills. There's just one thing missing. Come on, say it with me. Gratuitous nudity! Yeah, here it is for you perverts. And this leads to what might be my favorite death scene of the whole movie. So Mickey shows up while the lady's blowing the cop, and he chops his dick off. There's blood spurting everywhere. Dick's still in the mouth. It's gratuitous, to say the least. Some could even call it juvenile. Yes. It's not for everyone, but I don't know. I thought it was fun. At least they're keeping the audience entertained and coming up with fun, creative kills. Unlike, I don't know, this turd. The Terrifier 2 lady is the next one to go. Nothing spectacular or anything, especially when compared to this. It's not the best kill, and after that, the movie calms down a little to give us the backstory of Steamboat Willie.
Willie?
Yeah.
Steamboat Willie.
That's right. One day, Walt Disney was chilling on his boat when he came across a little mouse. The two became best buddies, but it's then later revealed that Willie also had a girlfriend who's been lost at sea for years now. So yeah, this whole time his goal was simply to find his rat girlfriend. That's cute. It's time for the final act, and after learning about Willie's backstory, Selena pulls a classic Friday the 13th move and dresses up as Willie's girlfriend, which works.
There's my brave Willie.
Look at that, he gives her a flower and he's all shy. Aw, what a cute scene. I'm starting to like this little guy. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, Selena cold-bloodedly stabs him in the head with a pair of scissors. You know what? I genuinely feel bad for the little rodent. And yeah, that's it. It's a happy ending. Selena decides she wants to stay in New York for good. Okay, good for you, I guess. And in the very end, Willie reunites with his long-lost girlfriend. The end. Never in a million years would I ever have expected to say anything positive about this movie. And yet, here we are. Is this a great film? Absolutely not. But does it deliver on everything a Mickey Mouse horror movie should be? Absolutely. This is what's been missing with these knockoff horror films based on children's stories. They always just end up being bad slasher movies that have no personality and nothing to do with the source material. But Screamboat has a little bit more going on. It feels, dare I say, a little smarter.
Are you high?
Like, they put some actual effort into the writing, the creature design, the kills, the plot. The humor is often lol so random.
LOL so random. Meja cringe.
But in a way that oddly enough works very well. Even the dumb, stupid, self-aware dialogue that I hated so much in The Mousetrap,
Like a really bad 90s film.
I ended up liking in this one.
Everything gets recycled over and over again to save money.
I'm embarrassed to say it, but I'm gonna give Screamboat 3 mouses out of 5. And those were some of the Mickey Mouse horror movies, because yes, there are even more of these things, but I think this was the perfect example of how to do it right and how to do it wrong. Screamboat is not a masterpiece, obviously, but god damn it, it understood the assignment. Cool monster, great kills, lots of blood, fun jokes, and decent enough characters. That's it, that's all you need. The Mousetrap, on the other hand, is one of the laziest piece of shit garbage movies I've ever seen, to the point where it makes Blood and Honey look like a good, competent movie, if you can believe that. You can tell Simon thinks he made a banger, you can tell he thought he was being hilarious and clever with his script, but in the end, it is just truly embarrassing.
You never say, I'll be right back.
There's just something about inflated egos that rubs me the wrong way. It's trash, and you should be aware of it.
Maybe not a great movie.
Well, that's about it for me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go find my girlfriend who's lost at sea, and maybe kill some people along the way. So until next time, keep watching horror movies. It's good for your health. Bye-bye.